Right, Braden Walsh from the Institute of Agriculture and Environment is presenting a presentation on using seismic techniques for real-time analysis of volcanic mass flows for warning and risk management.
Imagine yourself walking down the street, and all of a sudden the ground shakes heavily. Your ears ring from an explosion. You look up and see a terrifying volcanic cloud rising up in the sky. And you think to yourself, am I safe here? Suddenly, the volcanic cloud collapses down and creates a superheated ash flow that thunders across the landscape at hurricane speeds, devastating everything in its path. As if that was not enough, volcanoes often produce mud flows that can annihilate all life and bury entire cities. In short, volcanoes are no joke. In fact, 500 million people, including everybody in here tonight, are currently living under the direct threat of deadly volcanic flows. And historically, people have wrongly felt safe, even at great distances. The pictures on my slide were taken 90 kilometers from source, where 30,000 people died due to the lack of efficient warning systems. My PhD thesis is about preventing future disasters by determining the dynamics and locations of volcanic flows in real time for warning purposes. In the past, warning sensors close to flows have failed every time due to being destroyed. I, on the other hand, use seismometers that can be installed at a distance away from the flows, allowing me to record data safely. Here's how it works. Imagine that Richie McCaw is running at night on a rugby field while it's raining, and I want to be able to track his motion. Now, no optical sensor can detect his movement because, of course, he is all black. But consider that each time Richie's foot touches the ground, it generates seismic waves, which are vibrations that travel at a few kilometers a second in all directions and carry information about his energy. By placing seismometers around the field, I can record these vibrations and calculate instantaneously Richie's weight and speed, as well as his location. Similarly, volcanic flows continuously generate seismic waves that transport information about their size and location. Therefore, by implementing this method in computer programs, I've been able to calculate the location and energy of many volcanic flows, including on Te Mare and Ruapehu. And I'm currently working with New Zealand government agencies on creating an app and a web page that tracks flows automatically to warn people about flow hazards. Now imagine yourself walking up that very same street as the volcano erupts, and this time being able to follow the propagation in real time of the propagation of the flow in real time on your phone, and would also be notified where you have to go to reach safety. This is what will be done in New Zealand through my work and what can eventually be implemented worldwide. Thank you.
I'm not sleeping ever again. Judges.
Braden, thank you. That was an engaging narrative to start things off, but at the same time looking at the seriousness of the situation or the topic that you've covered. I liked how you looked back at history to inform your own approach moving forward, and obviously the analogy with the All Black created some humour there as well. But for me, the bottom line was you've indicated a different way of doing things, and that leads to plenty of opportunities for the future, so well done.
Yeah, Braden, I hope Te Radar can sleep better at night once you've done this work. That would be a great outcome. I think we could all probably sleep better with better warning systems as you described. I agree. The sense of drama in your presentation was really wonderful, and the analogy actually it was obviously appropriate for this audience, but at the same time, I think it really made clear how this system would work, and you were able to translate that for non-specialists. So yeah, really well done, very clear and very consequential work.